Good morning. I want to welcome you to my brand new site. It's called militaryveteransworldwide.club, and the purpose of this site is to bring together veterans throughout the world so that we can socialize with one another and also help each other with veterans issues, because it's not just veterans in the United States who are having problems. It's veterans worldwide. It also includes our allies. And so I got the idea after I got to know some of the South Africans on one of the boards that I was on, and I realized that we were all struggling, and so the thing that we needed to do was to get together, pull our resources, and work together to try and help one another. Now, the solution to the problems within the veterans community isn't always money. Sometimes we need a resource, sometimes we need a referral, but if we get together and we connect with one another, then we can really help each other. And I learned this from being down at the VA, because the VA is a very unorganized place to go. And if you're a veteran and needing help, the thing to do is to connect with another veteran who's been through whatever it is that you have to go through, and have that person walk you through the system. And so that gave me the idea for this website. And so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of the website. I'm going to show you all of the features that are available. We are just getting started, but I'm hoping that this video will help me recruit a lot of new veterans to the website, because I really think that we need a place of our own, but we also need a place that's safe. Because if you've ever been to like military.com or some of these other websites, they've been infected and invaded with all kinds of people with agendas and everything else, and these are people that aren't presenting themselves as who they really are. There's a lot of people on military.com that are not veterans, and they're there to promote all of these agendas. And so I don't even like to go over there anymore. I don't go over there unless I absolutely have to. And the only other place outside of Facebook that I connect with veterans is on Rally Point, and that's because so many of the members are verified, so I know that I'm actually talking to a veteran when I connect. So anyway, if you look up here in the top right corner, you'll see the sign up button. What you want to do is you want to go here and you want to click on this button, and it's going to say join our community. Now you can connect your Facebook account if you like. I did not, because I wanted a separate identity for this site. Now right here you want to choose the type of membership that you join. If you join as a veteran, and I have any reason to believe that you're not for some reason, I know a lot of people within the veterans community. But when you come on my website and you spam my website with payday loans and eyelashes and all that kind of stuff, or you're from a country like China that's not one of our allies, then it's unacceptable, because I want this to be a safe place for veterans where your privacy is protected. And so you need to choose the appropriate membership. So if you're not a veteran, make sure that you choose the supporter role. If you want to do business on the website, then what you need to do is you need to choose one of the memberships for that. Now, one thing that I will tell you about the membership is $4.95 a month. I'm never going to raise the price. It's in line with a lot of things like the Legion and the VFW and different organizations like that. That's about how much money it would, maybe a little more, but that's about how much money that it would work out to. If you choose to upgrade and you sell your products in the shop, I don't take any of the money at all. You collect 100% of the money that you make, okay? Because I'm not here to make money off of veterans. I'm here to bring veterans together. I'm here to bring all of our products and services together so that we can do business And we can do business with fellow veterans, because I prefer to give my money to a veteran when I'm doing business. Now, you're only going to need to put basic information in here. You want to choose a username. You're going to put your email in here, and of course that put my username by mistake, but you would put your email in here, and you want to repeat the password and hit continue. Now, once you hit continue, there's a lot of other information there that you can add to your profile or not. When we go into the when I go in and show you the upgraded profile, you'll see there's a whole lot more information. But the whole purpose of the upgraded profile is to allow business owners or charities to connect with their audiences, and so they get to put a lot of more stuff on there. If you're just here and you want the free account, you can have the free account. It's free forever. And you'll be able to put your website on there. You'll be able to tell people about you as a veteran. You'll be able to, if you have a little business or something like that, you can advertise all that stuff on your profile. I absolutely don't have a problem with it. So that's where you sign up. Now, if you want to sign in, you click the sign in button up there at the top left. And I am the site admin, so I'm going to click sign in. And I don't want to save that. So, and this takes you into my dashboard. Okay. Now, I have an upgraded account, so I'm going to take you through this. And as you can see right here, because I'm the admin, I have an extra drop-down menu here on the right side, because this allows me to go in here and make different changes to the website. Now, if you look up right here, this is going to be the menu that you mainly deal with, okay? Because when you first sign in, you're going to have your dashboard, okay? You'll see your profile right here. You'll have your news feed. On your welcome menu right here, as you can see, I added a little thing that says read the blog. And this is going to tell you about the blog that I actually have. If you click on this, this is actually a blog that's a separate website. And on this website, I write about veterans issues, military history, all kinds of different stuff like that. And I do offer free job listings where you can either go in and you can post a job, or you can search for jobs. And regardless of which one you do, this is absolutely free. And so you can go in here and you can post jobs or search for jobs. And so I do have a free jobs listing board available to you. The Veterans Resource Directory is a different resource. My sites must be updating. This is a different resource, and what it allows is that you can actually post a full-page listing on here. Now, I just recently set all of this up, so anybody that has a website that's related to benefits, if you have a military blog of any kind, if you've written any kind of book, if you have a military-owned business, if you run a charity, anything that's related to veterans can be posted in all of these different categories. And when you submit your listing, you do get a full-page listing. Okay? So you can go here and you can click on listing. And it's nice because it really gives you a whole lot of information that you can add in here. Because, like, let's say you have a blog, and you can click continue. And you go down through here, and you can list the business name. In my case, I would put my name. You put a short description, a long description. You can put a link here. You can put the link text. The rest of these fields are optional, but it allows you to go in here and you can, like, up here, you might, like this part right here, like the short business description and the long business description, you might want to write those out before you post them in here, because the box are, of course, kind of small. But you can go in here and you can fill all of this out, and then you just fill this out right here, agree to the terms and conditions, and click continue. And I try to get the listings done in about 48 hours. Okay, so that's the blog, and that's mainly where I'm going to be writing about benefits and veterans issues and stuff like that. Now, we're back at the main dashboard, so when you log into your account, this is what you're going to see. You can invite your friends to join. Okay, we do have an affiliate program, and if you want to join the affiliate program and get a link, you make $1 for each referral that you make that upgrades. And the really nice thing about this is that you can get a nice little check out of the whole thing, and you'll be paid for those referrals as long as that person is a paid member on the website, because I want to put money into the pockets of veterans, and this is one of the ways that we'll do it. The other money that I raise from the dues will be used to create programs for veterans. And I don't mean this feel-good stuff. I'm talking about, say you have a veteran who is about to get his electricity shut off, right? He's gotten a termination notice from the electric company, and he needs help with that bill. Well, he'll be able to submit a copy of his discharge papers and that bill to the site, and then we're gonna help him out with stuff like that. Now, the way it would work is that we would actually pay that bill for him. Okay, and so that's what we're going to use that money for, is to take care of things like that. Things like web hosting cost money. Okay, so we're going to take care of that, but as far as I can, as much of the site as possible will be advertiser supported. I won't bombard you with a lot of ads or anything like that. But, you know, the web hosting and the domain name and the things that it takes to keep the website up and running, we do have to pay for those, and right now it's coming out of my pocket, and so I have to have a way to fund these things. Okay, now you can see here, you can go in here, you can add a blog post, a group, a video, an event. Crowdfunding is where you can go in and you can raise money. We have photos and discussions. Okay, you can go down here and you can change what's on your profile. You can see who's on the site. You can change your profile details, and change your avatar means that you change your picture up here in the corner. Okay, and so you can kind of see what's going on in the site here. Okay. Now, I did tell you that we do have an affiliate program. You can click over here. It's absolutely free to join, and it doesn't cost you anything. We do pay with PayPal. Okay, so if you want to join the affiliate program, you're going to want to sign up for a PayPal account. It's absolutely free. And I'll make the payments on the affiliate program every month, regardless of what everybody gets. I think, you know, I might have to do like upload a CSV or something like that to PayPal, but you'll get paid every month. Okay. If you want to use if you need to log in and get the affiliate details, you can go right here and you can log in. Blogs. You can go in here and you can write it like a new blog post. Real easy to do. It's got a HTML type editor and everything else, so you can write HTML, you can embed videos and all that kind of stuff. It's got a really simple interface here, and you just put your post topic. Okay, then you enter the tags for it down here. You can save it as a draft, or you can go ahead and publish it. Groups are similar to the groups that you find on Facebook, and what you can do is you create a title for your group, you create a description for the group, you can choose a file for it, you can tell who can view it, who can invite people to it. Okay. And so you can go in here and you can create groups similar to the ones that are on Facebook. And the nice thing about these is that they can be private. If you don't want anybody reading the content of the group or connecting or being involved in the group, you can make these private, and you can set it up to where it's invitation only, so that not everybody will be able to read your content. Now, there's certain boards that or not boards, but groups that I won't be setting up on here. I'll have to have other people that are related to those particular types of groups to come in and join. And it's going to be things like the Rangers and the Reese's and the SEALs and Airborne and stuff like that. Anything that I wasn't involved in when I was in the military, I won't be making a group for it. I don't want to read the content. I'm not interested in the content. I want the privacy of those members protected, and so we'll have people coming in and creating those kind of groups. If you have a video, what's really cool about this is that we do video embedding, which means that you just go and you get the code from YouTube and you just put the code in here. You put a title, describe it, some tags, and you click add, and it's going to show up in your timeline and on your video section in your profile. Now, if you want to offer an event, which I'm going to be offering some events here very, very soon, you can go in here and create events and invite people to different kinds of things. I'll be going in here and creating some that are related to business and things like that, because I really want to help veterans achieve economic prosperity, and this is a way for me to do this. Discussion is actually the forum, and this is slightly different. I actually need to go in here and see if I can maybe add some forum categories or something like that to it, because we want to differentiate with what's going on. But you can go in here, you type in your topic, you type in your information, and you can share it on Facebook if you like. Okay? In my case, my account's connected to Facebook, so I can actually share it. Photos. You're allowed to put photos on your... I wonder why that did that. I'm going to have to go in there and look, but you can add photos to your profile. Crowdfunding. This is where you're allowed, if you have an upgraded membership, you can actually go in here and you can raise money. And as long as you have an upgraded membership and it's legal, and, you know, I mean, make it legal and moral, but as long as you have an upgraded membership, you can go in here and you can pretty much raise money for anything. You can see some of the different things, like you have financial need, you have charities, health, business. You know, I kept it kind of very general. We do work in dollars, and you can go in here and you can raise money. As you can see, you just go in here and you type your PayPal email in here, and you get all the money. I don't get any of the money at all that you raise from your little fundraisers and everything, and I won't be involved in your crowdfunding. So you don't have to worry about that. We talked about affiliates, blogs, crowdfunding, events. The forums are right here. We don't have a lot in there. I'm getting ready to go in there and put some more forums in there. Okay. I did make this one sticky because somebody went in there and they were posting about sports, but it was spammy articles, and you could tell it was spammy articles, and so I went through and I deleted them. You can go in here. I already showed you how to add to the forums. Groups, if you want to see who the members are. Photos are right here. You can create, of course I messed all of these up, but you can create a new album and you can upload photos. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to go in here and delete all of this stuff and fix it. But you can create new albums and you can upload photos. Your albums would be right here. But it's really nice because, as you can see before, if you want to explore, you can see other people's albums. Okay? One of the features that I particularly like is this. I think this is really nice. If you have a friend, you want to send them a birthday wish or a happy anniversary or whatever, and you're not going to be able to do that on the day that it occurs. You can go in here and you can actually write a letter, and you can choose the person that you send it to. You can add an image to it, and you can tell it what day and everything, day, month, and year you want that letter to go out. And then you just click this, and then when it's time, that letter will go out. Okay? It's going to be really handy for me because with me being the site owner, I really like going in and wishing people happy birthday and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes it's hard to keep up with everybody's birthdays. The shop is right here. These are very similar to the Shopify's that you see on Facebook. But the difference is that here, when you buy anything on the website, you'll be able to go in here and look at your purchases, your cart, products and stuff like that. I'm going to be putting up all of my products today, and so I'll have a nice shop on here for this. But like I said before, if you choose the upgraded option and you decide to offer products on here, like, see, I can add a product because I have an upgraded membership for this. And it's really nice because not only can you can offer it indefinitely, but like the if you put it in the classifieds mode, you can basically sell anything. Okay? Or you can go to the shop mode. Now, with the classified modes, it just allows you to offer something for sale. Okay? But if you put it in the shop mode, so you put it in the shop mode right here, you can put your price in there and you put your PayPal email. Now, there's no way for me to take any of the cut on your sales. You get 100% of your sales and it goes to your PayPal account. Okay? This is handy. The shop mode is actually handy if you are selling physical products, I think. I'm going to be putting my stuff on here, but I want it to, I'll probably put it in classifieds mode simply because I don't want to have to handle the frustration of having to process orders manually. And I have all my stuff set up, and the way it's set up is that everything's automated. So if you go to my website and you buy something, you can use either ClickBank or JVZoo and you get the product immediately. And so it's going to be better that I use classifieds, and I can go down here and I can actually put a link to the product. Okay, if I do classifieds. You can have unlimited classifieds, you can have unlimited products in your site, and you get to keep 100% of the profits. Okay, now we're going to let's do the Friends Inviter, because this right here allows you to go in here, and these are all the different types of things that you can use to invite friends to the website. You can also use the custom link down here if you like. Okay, you can copy and paste that into your email. Now, my recommendation is that you join the affiliate program, because you never know who's going to upgrade. I mean, 9% of American veterans are business owners. And so that's like 9%. That's almost 2 million people. You never know who's going to upgrade. And you also never know who's going to decide to start a business either, or maybe somebody has a hobby and they just want to sell stuff on the site. And so this really opens it up. This doesn't include all of the veterans worldwide that may own businesses and are looking for a way to advertise them. Okay, so when you send these, you may want to consider using an affiliate link instead of this link right here. And then if anybody upgrades, you get paid for it. Okay, membership is in US dollars, and so that would be like $4.95 in American dollars. That's going to be about $49.95 in Rand, I think. But the last thing we're going to talk about here is we're going to go and look at my profile. Okay, I do allow you to customize a lot of the pages on the website. Okay, and if you look right here, it really has a lot of features to what you can do with it. And like you can see, and please don't everybody bombard me with email. I'm getting enough messages over at Facebook. But you can see it asks you, like, whatever you choose to put on here is really up to you. Okay? As long as I have your name and your veteran status and your birthday, that's about it. The rest of it you really don't have to add. Okay? And so like you can see right here, I have all this stuff, all this information. Here's my personal website, which is my blog. My shop profile is the information right here. And, you know, I need to go in here and edit this. The shop profile will only show up on your profile if you're an upgraded member. So if you're not an upgraded member, you don't have to worry about this showing up and having to fiddle with it and anything else. Here's a news feed. You can go through here and you can see what everybody's doing. Okay? Now, you've seen the interest business. Okay? If you go right here, this tells you about my favorite books, my hobbies, music, movies, and then you can click right here, and this is going to give you the information about my business. Now, what makes this so special is that I set it up to where you can just go crazy with your social. Okay? So you can put your Google, Facebook, YouTube, Amazon, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest on here. Okay, so you have all your major social profiles on here so that people can connect with you. And this is really important if you're running a business, because social's the thing now, you know, and that's how you go about connecting with your market and everything. Now you can go down here, you see my main website, here's some of my other websites. I'll tell you a little bit about my business right here. And of course, my shop profile is at the bottom. Now, when you're finished, one of the things that you want to make sure that you do is go through here and share your profile. Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and Pinterest. And get your profile out there. Okay? And get your friends, you know, and everything connected to you. Let's look at moderation. Oh, well, no, we can't. I think this is only something that I see right here. Okay, so let's go back to basic. Let's go in here and edit your profile details, because I want to show you some of the... Now see, right here, this is my account type. Only admins can change this kind of thing. You can see where I went down through here. It's very easy for you to complete the information on your profile. And depending on the type of business that you have, will determine what information is going to be down here. Okay? But all you have to do is just, and you can also access it from here. Like if you go and you click on your name, you have to click that, okay, there we go. You have to click that, rub your cursor over that little arrow, and then you're going to see the profile edit. and then you just go in there and edit your profile, make sure you save everything. The final thing you want to look at is My Preferences. This is extremely important because this is where you go in and you manage your social settings. You also manage your notifications and your privacy, because one of the things that I have built in, and please subscribe to the newsletter because I'm not going to send these out but maybe once a month. I'm going to tell you the really important stuff that's going on in the veterans community, and there may very well be something that you need to know. You're not going to get blasted with a bunch of email from me. The biggest thing for me is just keeping you up to date. And you click on notifications. You can choose what notifications you receive. Okay, I think I have mine set up. Okay. It'll also, depending on how you set this up, but you can go in here and you can determine which emails that the site will generate for you and send to your email if you want email notifications. If you don't, just uncheck all of this stuff and you won't have to deal with it. Privacy. In fact, I can't remember if there's a plugin for this or if the site script actually comes this way. But I wanted to make sure that we had really, really good privacy because there are a lot of scammers out there that like to target vets, which is really dirty pool, but it happens. And so I made sure that you could make the changes that you need to your privacy and set it the way you want. And so you can go down through here and you can set it to everybody, my friends, or only me on all of these. And you can do this with everybody. Now, as you can see with mine, I have mine set. My settings are basically public. With me being the admin of the site and the site owner, it's really hard for me to get too hyped up about my privacy and everything else because I need to be available to my site members. But for those of you who want this, then you have access to this and you can basically go in there and set it any way that you want to. The final thing I want to show you is the Manage Social Settings. And what this allows you to do, and I'll just be honest with you, I love this. I mean, it makes my life so much easier because what it allows you to do is to connect your Facebook, your Twitter, and your LinkedIn accounts. Now, I'm going to have to change my Twitter account because I'm going to do the militaryveteransworldwide.com. I have a brand new Twitter account that's set up for this site, and since Facebook only lets you have one account and LinkedIn you can only basically have one account, then I set it up for my main accounts. But Twitter, I'm going to change it to the Military Veterans Worldwide. So let's disconnect this and I'll actually show you how this works. Just let me make sure I'm logged into the right Twitter account. Okay, yeah. I'm at MilVets Worldwide. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here, and as you can see, I'm connected to Facebook and I'm connected to LinkedIn, but not Twitter. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect. And you can see it's MilVets Social. I'm going to authorize the app. And that's all I had to do. The most important thing that you need to make sure that you do is that you're logged in to those particular accounts. So that when you click through, it will just go through, it'll authorize the app, and you'll be good to go. Okay? Social stream settings. What this allows you to do is this allows you to choose what content you get on the site from your social accounts. So you can enable or disable Facebook. You get to choose the privacy of your Facebook post. You can enable Twitter or not. I'm going to enable Twitter now because I have a different account on there. And I can also enable LinkedIn. Now, I believe I chose not to enable LinkedIn, but I probably will now. Or maybe not. Let's just leave it off of there. But you can enable those 3 accounts if you like. And what it will do is it will show up on the site. And it allows you to keep track of all 3 of those accounts. And it makes it really easy for you to interact with your friends and stuff on these other sites. Social Bridge Management allows you to manage your publisher settings. So let's see if you want to, you get to choose what parts of your content that you can post on all of these websites. Okay, like if you post your video, if you put a video on here and you have all 3 of these checked, then what it will do is it will post that content onto those websites for you automatically. Okay, so if you put a video up here and you have these 3 checked and you tell it to auto-publish, whenever you publish a video on this site, it will go back and it will publish that content onto these sites. You have groups, you have forum, events, photos, blogs, and the news feed. And so you have control over these, but this allows you to post your content and post it one time, and it can be very, very convenient for you because, like, if you want it to ask you every time, then that way you can pick and choose what content goes back to Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, you know. But this allows you to cross-promote your content, and it will save you a lot of time. And it's nice to have whether you're a business person or not, because if you're a business person, this is going to be a time saver for you. But if you're trying to keep up with all your friends and your fellow veterans and all this kind of stuff, this is a tool that you have available to you. And you don't have to use it, but it's available to everyone on the site. And I encourage you to go in here and make sure that you set up your preferences, and you set those preferences up the way that you want them, you know, so that your privacy and everything is protected. Now, the one thing that I didn't mention here is that we do have chat. You can see some of our members on here. We do have messages, and you can click on there. You can go in and view all. Okay. And it allows you to see your messages, and it's very similar to the Facebook setup. And you can go in here and you just go through and answer your messages and do with it whatever you want. But you can chat on the site. You can also go in here and you can message people. They can message you, and you can have conversations and stuff. So you do have the same, much of the same functionality that Facebook has. And I did look at all of that because I wanted you to be able to have the, you know, keep it comfortable. Okay, because I didn't want you to, this site to be so different from everything else that you had done with other social sites. I didn't want to make it complicated. I didn't want to make it hard to connect. I just wanted to make sure that you had all of the features that you needed so you could easily connect with your fellow veterans. At the same time, I wanted to give veteran-owned businesses the platform that they needed in order to market their products and services online. I know this video is kind of long. I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. I just wanted to make sure that you got a really solid overview of how the website works. And I really look forward to welcoming you to the website, because I really think that once we get this up and running, this is really going to be a great site for us to connect as veterans. And I will tell you this, that I do have a 100% no tolerance policy on spam, scams, and mistreating veterans, because as long as that person is an honorably discharged veteran, their service should not be dissed for any reason. There's a difference between insulting another person's service and inter-service rivalry. Inter-service rivalry is fun, but when you get people in here that just want to be mean and hateful because they don't like your opinions, or they don't like you for some reason, and so they get all nasty and insult your service, and that kind of behavior is just not going to be tolerated. I've had to put up with that. I won't put up with it anymore, because I'm an honorably discharged U.S. Army veteran, which means that I am RA. I was designated RA, re-enlistment category 1A, which means that if I had wanted to re-enlist, I could have re-enlisted, and it would have just been a matter of raising my hand again. So, you know, let's take care of each other and look after each other, and this is my attempt to bring us all together so that we can help each other, and we can take care of what needs to be taken care of within the veterans community. Thank you again for taking the time to watch the video, and I hope this clears up a lot of the issues that people may have been having with getting registered on the site. Have a great day.